Welcome to our educational video on the central dogma of molecular biology. In this video, we'll be discussing the flow of genetic information from DNA to proteins, known as the central dogma. We'll also be delving into the genetic code, transcription, and translation. The central dogma of molecular biology refers to the process of transferring genetic information from DNA to RNA and then to proteins. It's a fundamental concept in biology that explains how genetic information is passed down from one generation to another. According to the central dogma, DNA is transcribed into RNA, which is then translated into proteins. This means that DNA is the blueprint for all the proteins in our cells. The genetic code is a set of rules that determines how the 4 nucleotide bases in DNA, adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine, are translated into the 20 amino acids that make up proteins. Each amino acid is coded for by a specific sequence of 3 nucleotides called a codon. There are 64 possible codons, but only 20 amino acids, so some amino acids are coded for by more than one codon. Transcription is the process by which DNA is copied into RNA. It takes place in the nucleus of the cell and is carried out by an enzyme called RNA polymerase. The RNA polymerase reads the DNA template and creates a complementary RNA molecule by adding nucleotides to the growing RNA chain. Once the RNA molecule is complete, it's released from the DNA template and can be further processed and transported out of the nucleus. Translation is the process by which RNA is translated into proteins. It takes place in the cytoplasm of the cell and is carried out by a complex of molecules called ribosomes. The ribosome reads the codons in the RNA molecule and matches them to the appropriate amino acids. As each amino acid is added to the growing protein chain, it folds into its final 3-dimensional shape. Once the protein is complete, it can carry out its specific function within the cell. And that's it for our educational video on the central dogma of molecular biology. We hope you've learned something new today about how genetic information is passed down and used to create proteins. Thank you for watching.